Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy known Chizo here, and I really haven't made a real video in a hot minute. So, I figured it was finally time I do one. If you want to see any updates on the shows I run, check the post that I made about 2 weeks ago. In this video, I will be ranking the final 17 of the Power of 2, by how much I want them to win. Before we start, I want to point out that this is not a persuasive video, and that this is my opinion, emphasis on my. So, if you have a problem with that, then it may be best if you left the video. Now let's get started. In 16th place, we have TV. Although he is very smart, someone had to go in last place. TV's mechanical mime truce with Robot Flower has been very relevant to TPOT's plot, but that's really all he has been good for. He's kind of like a mechanical tennis ball, but in my opinion, he doesn't really bring much to the table of his team, and that includes both Are You OK and the musical team. In 15th place, we have Bottle. I don't know if anyone would really agree with me on this, but she's just very annoying. Also, just like TV, she doesn't really do much for her team. She just sits there, being the jolly person she is. Her hosting in TPOT 17 was very weird as well. I feel like the only reason she's in the game right now is because people find her very amusing, because she always manages to put a smile on her face. But other than that, she's just very irrelevant. In 14th place goes Black Hole. If I'm being honest, he would have been in last place if he wasn't relevant enough to the crack in the sky, but that's also pretty much all he's good for. He's always so worried about the pact, and I get that. But it gets to a point in the game where I feel like he should focus more on the game. Also, he's a vote stealer. I don't know how he manages to get the most votes in every episode they're up for elimination. It's odd. I don't think he's really helped in that much challenges, even considering the fact that his team has been up for elimination several times in the start of TPOT, and that he's most the reason for it. In 13th place, Price Tag. In my opinion, it would be better if they didn't join. They have a very chill character, but it won't matter. They probably won't live to see Final 10, because they have the same personality as mostly everyone that was on Just Not, and that team is mostly exterminated. Them and Book are the only Just Notters still living in TPOT, so it's more than likely they'll get eliminated before the Final 10. 12th place, Lee. I don't understand why she even joined. She wasn't that useful in pre-split BFDI, and she still isn't. Her character is relied on vengeance and to influence Pen to be the same way. I don't really think that anyone in TPOT actually likes her besides the original Death Pack gang. Her best performance was in TPOT 16 with Pen, but Pen quickly gave up to her ways. That's a bad sign. I would have been fine if they replaced Lee with Bracelety, or even better yet, Stapy. In 11th place we have Book. To me, Book isn't all that helpful to her team. She's not very strategic or leader-like, but I do kind of like her, and I like how she turned into a brand new person after TPOT 10, when she met Price Tag. She's very shadowing to her past with Taco and Ice Cube, and I feel like she has really transformed into someone better. But in my opinion, someone had to take 12th place. There are way more people better than Book in my opinion. Pencil takes 10th place. Now, I know that Pencil is not that much better than Book, but I feel like Pencil will also transform into a new person in TPOT 19. But she's very sensitive to criticism, and she was like that with Donut, Book, and Golf Ball. My prediction is that she will reflect on her conversation with Pen from TPOT 17, and finally learn to become a better person. Some would say she could become the new Flower, and I could see that happening. It's not all that surprising she even joined, but as I said before, there's still more people out there better than her, and my prediction may or may not happen. So as of right now, Pencil takes 10th place, and the person taking 9th place is Golf Ball. This is definitely gonna be controversial. Golf Ball is very smart and strategic, and she can finally balance other people's feelings and winning, and she proved that in TPOT 15 and 16. I feel like Golf Ball has evolved from her bozo brain bossy bot title in BFDI and BFDIA. She can still be bossy from time to time, but her character has definitely improved. I'll admit that her desire to win did kind of nerf her character, but I believe that Golf Ball does have potential overall, but she probably won't end up far, to be honest. Above Golf Ball is Winner. Honestly, Winner is in the middle range because they are kind of mid. Winner has a very nice character in my opinion. They're very nice, helpful, and cheerful. I like the fact that they knew how to become independent from his past. Even when they were being treated like how Loser was being treated in BFB, they learned to make new friends very quickly, just like Price Tag, and overall has good potential to the game. In 7th place we have Ben. Although he is a very good competitor, he can still reflect on his past. It would be nice for him to make a comeback even when all his friends left before him. I like how even though his past has harmed him, he learned to not let it affect how he played in the game, even when Lenny told him to. Just like Winner, he learned to gain new friends in Blocky's, Needles, and Eraser's absence. I like that about him. And despite his current rivalry with Pencil, he's probably going to make it far in the game. 6th place, Tennis Ball. He's very funny, smart, and cooperative. He's kind of like Bottle but better. He helped stop the end of the world, he helped lead his team to victory in TPOT 7 and 8, and he's just overall a cool guy. I'm happy that he switched to TPOT and not BFB because he would have done poorly there. His personality is also very amusing. It's not like he's happy all the time, but when he is, he's just very funny. I don't understand the hate with Tennis Ball, because I honestly feel like he has amazing potential. I really would consider him one of the best contestants in BFDI. He's made it far in so many seasons, and I hope he also makes it far this season. But like I said before, there are people better than him, one of which would be Donut. Donut's recent helpfulness in TPOT has been crazy. He stood up to one, and then won his life back because of it. I like how he likes to care for Pencil in her villain arc, which shows how much of a caring person Donut is, considering the fact that Pencil wasn't all that nice to him or his team. Donut is also very relevant to his team winning as well, and he showed this in tons of episodes, like Pot 8, even though he had to get crushed and mangled to do it. He is a very good competitor, and his relevance toward his team and the game is outstanding. In 4th place we have Marker. I don't even need to explain this one, let's just move on to 3rd place, which is Grassy. Compared to BFB, Grassy has really improved in strength and strategy. His training with Snowball has really paid off. He's never been in the bottom 2 before, so that's saying something. I can tell that Grassy's going to make it very far in the game. He has so much aura and potential, there's no doubt that he is going to sweep the game. Literally, he has the ability to take control of people's minds. If that's not saying enough, then I don't know what is. In 2nd place, we have Snowball. This should really be going without saying, but Snowball is one of the strongest BFDI contestants ever made. This was showed in Season 1, Season 4, and still is showed right now. At this point, it doesn't even matter if he's mean or not. He is basically the leader of both of the teams he was on, the strongest team on Earth and Team 2. True, his personality may be kind of garbage, but he is a very good competitor. He's a bit like BFDI Pin, but better. I'm sorry I keep on comparing these people to other people, but it's the truth. Snowball is one of the strongest BFDI contestants alive. And finally, in 1st place is Fanny. I know that this wasn't any surprise, but Fanny is actually very inspiring. She helped bring back Death Pact. That's inspiring enough. She's very noticing of when something is wrong, and is quick to point it out. I like how she helped avenge Lightning when she noticed the pattern of the pact. That boosted Fanny's personality up a lot. Fanny is an amazing competitor, and is another one of the strongest and stretching contestants ever invented. I am talking directly to Billy Bob Jim when I say this. Thank you for recommending Fanny. If you never did that, BFDI would be an entirely different game.